It's about the equipment. We don't have to worry about anything except the equipment, right? Now keep your feet still. Now just simply straighten up your upper body. And stay there, don't move your hands, let him figure it out. He's like, oh God, Mom knows how to do this now too. And you just have to wait, right? He's going to continue to increase resistance until he figures out it's not going away until he moves, right? That's the lesson. That is the lesson. Nothing changes until you change it, okay? He is capable of discovering his own level of comfort or discomfort. The equipment just enables us to help him through that, right? I'm not going to beat on him. I'm going to let him beat on himself, right? Don't move, don't move, don't move. This is where people go wrong. Don't move. As still as a statue. Let him figure it out. Because now he created all of that pressure. He just moved himself. There was a lot less pressure on the leash until just now. He did that himself. And the reason he's doing it is because he's like, Mom always moves when I do this. Mom always reaches back and accommodates me. And for the first time in his life, that's not happening. So he's kind of going, well, this sucks. Don't move. This is where people go wrong. They continue to fidget, right? That's why you're skinny, because you fidget. That's why I'm not skinny, because I don't fidget. I'm like a stone. I don't move. And the reason why is because in order to teach the dog he's in control, we have to become as emotionally and as physically inert as possible. Let him figure it out, okay? Just wait. You'll get there. Because he's already going, this sucks a lot. Don't look at him. Just wait. Because you'll feel it in your hands, right? Don't let the leash slip out of your hands. I know it's kind of damp in here and things are getting slickety. And he's going to shift, and then he's going to come forward a little bit, and he's going to figure out that didn't work for me. I'm probably not going to do it again, right? Because this is the problem with all these super young dogs. He's had a lot of work, but it basically has been, we'll catch it as catch can, we'll reward the wrong things, the wrong way, and essentially what he's learned is there's no real emotional investment in me having to do any of this because you're just going to do it for me. Or we're just going to start over and do it again, right? When people say their dog is stubborn, this is what they're talking about. He was taught that, right? Not that you deliberately went out and taught him that, but through trial and error, he's learned there's no real consequence if I don't do it. Which is why you get lay downs on sits, and which is why you get sloppy sits to begin with. Because there's never been a visual image of perfection for him. Does that make sense?
It does. So what happens now, because he hasn't seen your money practice?
You gotta wait him out, right? It'll happen. Pretty soon he's gonna say this sucks.
The reason sucks now, but I can't see him right now.
He's very unhappy, right? But he's not so uncomfortable that he can't breathe, and he's not so uncomfortable that it's causing him physical discomfort. Because if it was, he would have moved by now. And this is what people that would watch this video see. He's like, oh, he's resisting, he's in pain. No, if he was in pain, he'd have moved. He's not in pain. Over here, he was in pain. Over there, he's kind of like, I survived the last time. Let's see if I can last longer than Mom. Don't move. I can see you rocking it. Right? And see, now he's comfortable. So what you're going to do is you're simply going to just kind of sigh upwards. Right? Use your hands with it. Right? There we go. And make it uncomfortable for him. Just slightly. All right? And just twist a little bit. This way. Yeah? Let him figure it out. Because this is the waiting is the hardest part. Right? There's a song. Who did that? Tom Petty? The waiting is the hardest part. Because he has been conditioned for a long time now. If I resist, it's okay. Because we'll either get a do-over and I'll get a cookie or something. What's happening is he's going, resistance is no longer working for me. How do I figure this out?
So
right?
What's his demeanor right now?
I'm sorry?
What's his demeanor right now?
He's practically asleep. I'm not even kidding, right? So what you're going to do, okay, is your hands are in the correct position. Everything's right. What you're going to do is you just kind of keep your hands low and move your left leg forward just a hair. So it's making contact with the leash. Don't move your foot entirely. Just bend your knee and flex. Stop. Right? There we go. Now, the reason we waited was because I wanted him to have the choice. He basically told me to stuff it where the sun don't shine. So then we compelled it. We actually made a punitive action happen because he refused to do something he should have done right the first time.
Got it.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So we encourage it again. It's not about yeeting on the leash and causing him all kinds of pain and discomfort. It's about conditioning him to understand how to move with pressure, and it's about using the equipment that you have on him to help him understand he can control that.
Right.
It's not up to you,
Right.
right? His problem is he thinks that you're going to relieve pressure. What he's learning now is I'm actually capable of relieving my own pressure. Make sense?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. That's it.
That's a great point. Is he?
He's done. You're done.